1,021 points. In a single season, nobody in WNBA history had ever done it before A'ja Wilson made it look easy in 2024. But the numbers don't tell you how. They don't explain why defenders who know exactly what's coming still can't stop her. The secret isn't just talent or athleticism. It's a complete system perfected through obsessive attention to details most players ignore. Watch any game and you'll see it. Defenders know her moves. Coaches spend hours breaking down film. Teams game plan specifically to stop her. Nothing works. Wilson still drops 27 a night, still grabs 12 rebounds, still plays elite defense on the other end. The consistency is what makes it terrifying, not the occasional explosion, the relentless night-after-night dominance that wears opponents down until they have nothing left. The 2024 season was historic on multiple levels. Wilson didn't just break Jewel Lloyd's single-season scoring record of 939 points. She demolished it, passed it with games to spare, kept scoring, finished with 1,021, averaged 27 per game, highest in league history by a wide margin. The previous record was Diana Taurasi's 25.3 from 2006. Wilson beat it by nearly 2 full points per game. Shot 51.9% while taking nearly 20 shots nightly. Think about that efficiency. Most players get less efficient with volume. More shots means lower percentages. Wilson broke the rule, increased her attempts, and maintained elite shooting numbers. 4th MVP award. Only player in WNBA history to win it 4 times. Then 2025 brought something even more ridiculous. First player ever, WNBA or NBA, to win scoring title, championship, finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season. But forget the awards for a minute. Let's break down how she actually plays. Wilson stands 6'4" with a 6'8" wingspan. In the post, she's surgical. While everyone else launches threes, Wilson dominates inside like the game never changed. The cross step into a leg whip gets her position before defenders realize they've lost the battle. Watch her feet. That initial step across the defender's body creates the angle. The leg whip seals them behind her. Once she's got you locked out, it's over. That reverse pivot puts her backside into the defender's chest. Nobody between Wilson and the basket. The one dribble pull-up is her signature, and defenders hate it. She catches the ball with her back to the basket, feels where the defender's position through contact, takes one hard dribble with her strong hand, creates just enough separation, rises up for soft touch off glass. Defenders know it's coming. They've seen the film. They're ready for it. Still can't stop it. The timing is too perfect. The touch is too pure. Against Dallas in late August, she dropped 42 points without making a single three-pointer. Just mid-range jumpers and paint work. All night, possession after possession. The wings tried everything, fronting her, playing behind, double teams, switching. Nothing worked. Over and over. Until Dallas had no answers left and Wilson had 42 on the stat sheet. That's elite. Not just having moves that work even when everyone knows they're coming. Hook shot comes from either shoulder depending on help defense rotation. Fadeaway baseline is money. The exact shot for .1000 against Connecticut. When she shot fakes and defenders bite, drop step comes out. Quick duck under the defender on a straight path to the rim. She's not afraid of contact. Actually hunts it. Attacking the defender's shoulder means they're rarely set when contact happens. Fouls pile up, and ones become routine. Wilson doesn't live in the post exclusively. That's what makes her impossible to game plan against. She operates from the elbow with equal effectiveness. Catch the ball at the free throw line, pivot to face the defender, suddenly she's got options. Jab step fake gets defenders on their heels. If they don't respect it, she's driving past in one step. If they back off, she's rising for the mid-range jumper without hesitation. 10 to 15 feet is automatic for her. No conscience, just pure shot making. The high post game opens up her court vision. She'll catch at the elbow, see the defense collapse, find cutters for easy baskets, or uses ball screens to get guards open looks. Wilson isn't just hunting her own shot. She's reading the entire defense and making the play that breaks them down most efficiently. Sometimes scoring, sometimes creating for teammates. Defense never knows which is coming. Then there's the other end where Wilson might be even more terrifying. Three-time Defensive Player of the Year. In 2024, averaged 2.6 blocks per game. But it's not just the blocks. It's when they come. Fourth quarter, game on the line. Opponent driving for what should be an easy layup. Wilson comes out of nowhere, swats it into the stands. Crowd erupts. Momentum shifts. Game over. Her foot speed defending the pick and roll surprises guards who think they can blow past a 6'4" center. They can't. Wilson stays in front, shuffles laterally with point guard quickness, contests the shot at the rim, often swats it into the third row just to make a point. That 6'8" wingspan gets seriously underestimated. Offensive players think they have a clean look. They're rising up confident. Then that reach comes out of nowhere and rejects them. Ball goes flying. Wilson is already sprinting the other way. As a help defender, her timing is ridiculous. Knows when to rotate off her assignment, when to stay home and trust teammates, when to gamble for the steal. In 2024, became the first player ever to record 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 steals in a single game. Dominated on both ends. That kind of two-way impact is why Coach Becky Hammon calls her the best player in the world without hesitation. Here's what separates Wilson from everyone else: the mental approach. She doesn't just say she wants championships. She identifies the tiny details that lead to championships and obsesses over perfecting them. Every offseason, she evaluates her game with brutal honesty. Where did she struggle? What can she add? How can she get 1% better in 10 different areas? Then she goes to work. The meticulous approach means she improves every single year. Wilson takes time away from basketball during the summer, lets herself miss it. So when training camp starts, she's not going through the motions. She's attacking every drill, every practice like it matters. That appreciation for the game shows up in how she plays. No possessions off, no coasting. Every minute on the court, she's trying to impose her will. The versatility is what breaks opponents mentally. You can't guard her one way. She'll punish whatever adjustment you make. Play her tight on the perimeter, she's blowing past for a layup. Sag off, mid-range jumper in your face. Send double teams. She's finding the open teammate before you can rotate. Try to front her in the post. She's sealing you for the lob. Play behind, entry pass, and she's going to work. And in 2025, Wilson put up the first 30-point, 20-rebound game in WNBA history. 30-plus points and 20 boards in the same night. The rebounding isn't just effort, it's timing and positioning. She studies where shots are likely to bounce based on release point and arc, gets to the spot before the ball arrives, boxes out with perfect technique, secures the board, and immediately looks to push in transition. Speaking of transition, Wilson runs the floor like a guard. Aces get a defensive rebound. She's sprinting to the rim while defenders are still trying to get organized. Lob, dunk. 2 points, or she'll trail the play, catch at the elbow in semi-transition, and attack before the defense is set. Most centers are jogging up the court. Wilson is a weapon in the open floor. The signature moves all connect to footwork fundamentals most players skip. The step around when defenders front her. The backdoor cut after drawing them too high. The seal and roll after screening away. These aren't complicated. They're basic post moves executed with precision that makes them unguardable. Wilson will move away from the block a few steps, then explode back to her spot. That change of pace gets defenders off balance. The fadeaway comes out when she's got no angle to the rim. Catch. One dribble to create space, rise up over the contest, and drain it. The shot fake into the duck under happens when defenders are too aggressive closing out. They fly past. Wilson is underneath them going to the basket. The hook shot gets deployed when she's got a size advantage and wants to shoot over the top. Right shoulder, left shoulder, doesn't matter. Both are money. The records pile up so fast they start to lose meaning. 11 games with 30-plus points in 2024, not scattered across a career. In one season, multiple 40-point explosions. Became the Aces' all-time leading scorer mid-prime while still getting better. Nearly broke the single-season rebounding record with 444 boards. All while playing elite defense every possession. All while leading deep playoff runs every year. Teammates rave about her consistency. Alicia Clark said people need to appreciate Wilson now while she's still playing because one day she'll retire and everyone will marvel at what she did. The problem is, she's so consistent, so dominant every single night, it starts to feel normal, expected even. Dropping 27 and 12 feels routine when Wilson does it. 42 without a 3 feels inevitable. The first 1,000-point season in history becomes another bullet point on a legendary resume. Coach Hammond pointed out something crucial. It's not easy being A'ja Wilson every day. The expectations are suffocating. Every game, fans expect 25 and 10 minimum. Everyone wants a piece of her time. Media obligations, sponsor commitments, community events. The pressure to perform at an elite level never stops. Yet Wilson shows up, handles the attention with grace, gives back through her foundation focused on dyslexia awareness and anti-bullying, and still dominates on the court like nobody else can. Wilson's dominance isn't one unstoppable move. It's complete mastery of every aspect of basketball executed at the highest level. Footwork that creates angles defenders can't defend. Timing that makes basic moves unguardable. Shot selection that maximizes efficiency. Defensive positioning that shuts down entire offenses. Rebounding instincts that control possessions. Court vision that creates for teammates. Mental preparation that never wavers. She's elite at all of it. Still getting better. 29 years old. Already one of the greatest players in WNBA history. 4 MVPs. 3 championships, 2 finals MVPs, 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards, the only 1,000-point season ever, the highest scoring average in league history. Based on how she approaches the game, she's not done adding to that list. The secret to Wilson's dominance isn't really secret. It's work, relentless, detail-oriented work, refusing satisfaction with good when great is possible. Perfecting fundamentals so thoroughly that defenders can't stop them even when they know what's coming. That's how you score 1,000 points when nobody thought it possible. That's how you dominate night after night. That's why A'ja Wilson is the best player in the world.